Oh my god, my throat is gonna be through the roof, man. Arsenal. Whew. I am going to be. Oh my god, I don't know what to say, man. So, first of all, we're gonna talk about James Olainka. He's made a permanent move, so he's gone. We're gonna talk about that. We're also gonna talk about Hector Bellerin, but Douglas Luiz. Oh my god, it looks like Arsenal are hell bent to get that player, man. I would have said Noah Lang to Arsenal, but there are reports which are suggesting that Noah Lang is a done deal for Real Madrid, man. Yes, 4.5 million euros net salary a year. So many things coming out, and I don't know what to say. But first, James Olainka has joined League One side, Cheltenham Town, permanent deal, 15 years in the making of staying at Arsenal, and has now left Arsenal. All the best to him, James Olainka. Everyone in the comments do let him congratulate him for his move. Let's move on to yeah. Before getting into the Douglas Luiz thing, we have to talk about Hector Bellerin. So what do we have about Hector Bellerin? Let's talk about Douglas Luiz at the moment. Yeah. So talking about Douglas Luiz, here's the thing: Arsenal went with the first bid of 20 million pounds, rejected. They went with the second bid of 23 million pounds. Jack Rossiter says Arsenal have returned with the second bid for Douglas Luiz worth 23 million pounds in total. That also got rejected. Yes, Sami Mokbel said 23 million pounds was the bid done. It got rejected as well. So Jack Ross has confirmed that total bid is 23 million. First offer rejected. They could go as high as 25 million pounds. So maximum Arsenal are going for Douglas Luiz is 25 million pounds. Miguel Delaney, I don't believe him though. He says that Villa want the double of 20 million pounds. They want 40 million pounds for Douglas Luiz. Makes zero sense. Now, why it would work well for Arsenal? Because Fabrizio said the potential agreement between Luiz and Arsenal on personal terms would be 5-year deal, and it's ready on player side, but not yet between the clubs. Aston Villa insists they don't want to sell Douglas Luiz, but player is pushing. Yes, even David Ornstein said Arsenal are going back with the second offer. The first offer was unsuccessful, but Arsenal are not giving up. Aston Villa insists the 24-year-old will not be leaving. Player is really keen on the move, according to Athletic.uk, and that's a real humdinger. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Arsenal going back, but Arsenal left it late, didn't they? But also, let's quickly talk about Hector Bellerin, and we'll come back to Douglas Luiz again. So, according to Tony Juan Marti, Bellerin arrives in Barcelona on a free 1-year deal can be extended for another year if all parties want. Arsenal have 25% sell-out clause and a small performance-based bonus. Yes. Yes, even Michael Bridge says that Arsenal are pushing to get the deal for Douglas Luiz done. Everyone on it, man, but what about a winger? IG, Arsenal need a winger. What will Bukayo Saka do? I'm pretty much sure that what Mikel Arteta and Edu Gaspar have said is that probably they have got a lot of players who could play in that winger role. So let's prioritize a DM right now because we need one. We can't go into this season without another DM. That would be hilariously bad. So they're really hell bent to get this done. John Laporta to Gigantes FC says that Alonso and Bellerin deals are done, but there is another surprise for the fans. I would want to know what that is, but hey, I'm not a cooler. I'm sorry, so I don't know. Sami Mokbel says pretty clear that Douglas Luiz. Why am I saying David Luiz? Well, Douglas Luiz wants the move. Arsenal wouldn't go to these lengths if they weren't sure about that. If or when Villa accept a fee, the deal will move quickly. Personal terms won't be a problem. Martin Blackburn says City would be entitled to 20% of any profit Villa make on Douglas Luiz. So 20% of anything above 15 million pounds they sold for roughly would be Manchester City earning from that. So pretty good. Even Football Daily say that the deadline day news that Arsenal are going to make an improved offer of 25 million pounds for Douglas Luiz. Yes, 25 million pounds. But here's a funny part. Patrick Leonard says that Noah Lang is new Real Madrid player, and I'm shocked at it. I'm really shocked at it. It's really good. I'm not saying that he should not have gone there, but Interesting. Charles Watts says Douglas Luiz pushing for this Arsenal move, but no breakthrough in talks yet between clubs. Villa's stance since start of the day has been no deal. Interesting to see if the player's desire changes that. 6 hours left. Hopefully. Hopefully 6 hours left and Arsenal get the deal done. But that's really interesting. But proof from Alex Crook via TalkSport that £23 million plus add-ons on Douglas Luiz has been rejected by Aston Villa. Wow. Aston Villa are adamant that he isn't for sale despite having only 9 months left on his deal. Douglas Luiz asking for, you know what, let me go, he's saying, and Aston Villa are like, no bro, you're not going anywhere. I don't know. So Football Gerbil says the documents forwarded via courier from Aston Villa on Luiz's file demonstrate their resolve not to sell the player to Arsenal. They indicate that Luiz is available at the right price to any other team and included a picture of... Yeah. So... So yes, weird but true. Let's see. Would I believe it? I may or may not. Aston Villa adamant not to sign, not to let go of the player, Douglas Luiz. Let's see if that's going to happen or not, but I'm expecting something to really happen. Let's see whether that happens or not. I'm looking forward for something really positive. Let me know what you guys want. Douglas Luiz, your price tag would be? What would be your price tag be for Douglas Luiz? Let me know what you guys think about that. Because I'd be interested to know where they'll end up. Douglas Luiz would be a really, really good player. Good player. Let's see where that will take us. But really interesting. If a winger would have signed this season, would have been crazy. Unbelievable. So I think Arsenal will get this done. Tough times, but let's see. I hope they get it done. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think probably the last episode before the window ends. It was a pleasure reporting for all this time about the whole transfer window. Interesting. Let me know your best time to be a part of this channel talking about the transfer window. Let me know what you guys think about that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this on this transfer window. It was fantastic to report, and you guys have a good night and enjoy.